What's up, guys? NBA Talk, May 24th, 2018. Thursday basketball for you. Here to cover the Western Conference Finals, Game 5, Golden State Warriors versus the Houston Rockets in Houston. Houston, last game, pulling out a shocking victory, which was, like I said last game, it was not that shocking that they needed to win that game. They really needed to win that game, and they got things done in Game 4. And coming into Game 5, they definitely had that momentum going for them. And since Game 4, and is applied to in Game 5, the emphasis is defense. The emphasis is defense. Like they have really changed up their style of play. They're geared towards, which is defense, not much towards offense. They're just like pretty much trying to stop the Golden State Warriors from scoring, like just throwing bodies, trapping, getting real physical with Stephen Curry. That is a big thing. Like, they have done this all season long, well, series long. Like, they have really changed things with that. Stephen Curry, he had a better showing tonight. Like, he did a lot of good stuff, but he was also making mistakes. A lot of mistakes. Also, again, they stopping the three ball. Another part of this change in defense. Like, they are really amping it up. They're being physical. And they're doing well. And it was a nasty one too. Like, they could have still have lost this game, but they came through. And plus, you had Golden State Warriors just making mistakes after mistake in the final few minutes of the quarter. Like, it was bad ones. Very, very bad ones. Especially the Draymond Green dropping the ball. I'm like, how? Like, how? And that was it. It was like, okay, that's done. It's over. You guys screwed yourself. Draymond Green just screwed his team up. Man. It could have gone either way because the Houston Rockets were suffering on the offensive end. James Harden was shut down. He was shut down tonight. Like, he was scoring for sure, but he was missing buckets. Like, ridiculous. 0 for 11 from the three. That was just nasty. And he was turning the ball over too. Then I have to look towards Chris Paul, who was the complete opposite. Like, I credit to the defensive change to Chris Paul. Not really much to the head coach. I think he definitely deserves credit. Like, really changing the emphasis of the team's way of playing. But I believe Chris Paul spearheaded this thing. He deserves a lot of credit. Like, he brought defense to this squad. Like, last year, you can't really say defense was in the picture, but now you definitely see that. You see Trevor Ariza playing good defense. You see PJ Tucker playing good defense. Clint Capella playing good defense down low. They held the Golden State Warriors to 44% from the field, 38% from the three. They made only 10 out of 26 threes. Once again, just stopping the three ball, stopping the bread and butter of the Golden State Warriors for the last couple of years. Their big weapon. They live by the three, they die by the three. And right now they're dying by the three because they have people all up in their faces. Like Stephen Curry, man, he was 2 for 8 from the three. He's been struggling from that three ball, man. He's really been struggling. But still, this game could have gone either way. Like, it was very, very close throughout this game. Houston Rockets started off pretty good. Like, the defense was established right there. But the Golden State Warriors were able to gain some momentum. Like, they were rushing things down, getting that transition like they used to. But Houston Rockets defense just held it down. And also to add, Eric Gordon, very good job in the last couple minutes, especially that last three. Definitely needed for the win. Gave them a good enough breathing room, and then you had the Draymond Green turnover. You gotta love it. Houston Rockets just put themselves in a very good position because they could definitely lose Game 6. No doubt about it. I think the Golden State Warriors will bounce even back harder, but they can't lose. They can lose in Game 6 because they definitely need to win Game 6 or it's over. This series is over, finished. They need to win Game 6, so they just saved themselves until Game 7 at home. So the importance of home court is things like this. Like, you have the crowd with you. So Game 6, Game 7, very important. So Houston Rockets win 98-94. Oh, by the way, they shot 37% from the field and 30% from the three-point range. Worse than the Golden State Warriors, but still able to win out with a victory. James Harden had 19 points, 4 assists, 2 steals, 3 rebounds, 6 turnovers. He was 5 for 21 from the field, 0 for 11 from the 3. That's how bad he was tonight. Chris Paul, 20 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 0 turnovers. Like, he was definitely the guy tonight. Clint Capella, 12 points, 14 rebounds, 2 block shots. That's what I want to see from him. Like, be productive more. Like, he definitely showed up tonight. PJ Tucker dropped 8 points, 9 rebounds. He's been a rebounding juggernaut. Trevor Ariza, even without the offensive end, like, he only had 1 great game. But the defensive end has been excellent for him going forward at times. Because I know I said it in the first 2 games, like, he was getting beat down by Kevin Durant at times. Like, he just couldn't keep his man at times. But over the series, he's been showing up. He's been getting better. He's recognizing the plays from the Golden State Warriors. Eric Gordon, like I said, hit that big 3. 24 points, 4 rebounds, 2 steals. He was definitely needed in that fourth quarter. 6 for 15 from the field. Made 3 out of 10 shooting, but those threes were very important. Also, we saw Gerald Green, who established himself in the first half. Like, that was his best. 9 points, 3 for 5 from the 3. All from the 3 from the field overall. They picked up 40 rebounds, 12 assists, 10 steals, and 10 turnovers. That's still bad. That is still bad. But it is what it is, man. You take what you get. You got to win. You got the much-needed win. Now, this was pretty much the most important game in the series. Because now the Houston Rockets can dictate how they can win. They have a real chance of winning this series. Golden State Warriors have to really put on their game cap. Like, just put it on. Like, everybody needs to be organized. Stephen Curry, 8 for 17 from the field, 22 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals. Klay Thompson, a much better showing. He was questioned in this game. Like, he was loose in the last game, like, due to injury and stuff. But he was able to show a little bit better. 23 points, 4 for 7 from the 3. Kevin Durant, 29 points. He was, once again, putting up another scoring show. Not as impactful as the last couple of games. Like, he struggled. He definitely struggled tonight. Draymond Green, in my opinion, he was the worst out of everybody in the starting lineup. Like, he didn't do much. Like, even with the rebounding, he picked up 15 rebounds, 4 assists, but 6 turnovers. He needs to get himself together. Like, this series is bad for him. It's been bad for him. Like, he can't keep his cool. I get he has passion, but control yourself and get yourself in the game. Use it. This guy, he just can't seem to get it right, and he needs to get it right Game 6. They need to win Game 6 and then go on to Game 7. They need to win Game 6. Because clearly the Houston Rockets are figuring you out. They're playing defense. They're stopping the 3 ball. They're taking away the passing lanes. Like, they're making you turn the ball over almost as more as your assists. 18 assists, 16 turnovers. That's the Golden State Warriors tonight. That's crazy, man. No 30 assists. I don't even think they ever had 30 assists as a team. Not one. So that's a big freaking deal. They have to show up in Game 6, obviously, because win or go home. You got to make it to Game 7. So congratulations to the Houston Rockets. 3-2 is the series. They have really taken control of the series narrative, and they can sacrifice Game 6. Game 7, they can really have that home court feel, because clearly they can win home. So peace out, guys. Leave your thoughts below.